Everything you see on screen is nothing but an illusion. Nothing's ever quite as it seems. It's nothing but an illusion. Sugar, 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 sugar. Hello out there in YouTube Landia. Welcome to the Lazizi Review. Today we're going to talk about impersonating other people's voices. Now, I see a lot of people out here complaining about certain people that I really like the way they, impersonate voices. There's a girl on here, her name is Cleo. Check her out if you can. She's very, very talented. And she flips her voice and character into many different characters. Like, for example, she does an Italian man, a black woman, a Jewish mother, a lot of different voices she does, and she's actually a young white girl. She lives in Washington Heights with a lot of Dominicans, so she does Dominican voices as well. And I see a lot of comments where people are offended, and they get really offended with her. And it's like, what people don't understand is that when you're doing voices, it's no fun to do your own voice, because that's not what it's about. It's about changing your voice to something very far from your character. That's how you entertain. Like, for example, if you saw a white guy doing Obama, it's so far from his character, you're like, oh, okay, I get it, and it's entertaining. Jamie Foxx recently did Monique's voice in a clip here on YouTube. It was very, very funny, hilarious, actually. And to see him going, yeah, baby, baby, and all that he did is so good. He did it so good, and I loved it. And I always loved to impersonate voices since I was a kid, so I know what that entails. And the more far from your character the voice is, the more juicy and wonderful it is to do it. For example, I got a grandmother. She's very old. She's 90. She's going to be 90 anyway. In April, she'll be 90. And I love to play with her voice, because she has a character. And she's like, oh, so and I go to my house. It's good. And I love the way she goes, it's good. And she's beautiful and little and old and very intelligent, and she smells like flowers all the time, and she's a beautiful, wonderful grandma. And when I do her voice, I notice how people just love it. They love it, and it's just wonderful to have that talent. Now, I will play with any voice that is far from my character. If I can do it, I will do it. One of my favorite voices to do is an Irish old lady like this, I'll say, well, how can you say that? It's just going against God, and if you do, you're just going to burn in the pits of hell. I love to do that voice. I don't know, it's funny to me. And of course, I love to do ghetto-ass chicken head voices. Yes, and I curse. And I like to be like, what you talking about, shit? No, I'll do that. And then I like to collaborate voices, put an old Irish lady with a black lady and just get them into an argument about something. And I do that. Yeah, I make my friends laugh. Okay? And of course, I'll do a drag queen voice, and I'll be like, okay, girl, and shit. Yes, I do all of that. And playing with voices is just so much fun. And when I get into it, I'll fall right into the character, and it's just fantastic, and it's wonderful, and it's fun, and it's hilarious. It's hilarious, and for some people, it's sad and depressing and annoying, but for most people, it's television, baby. It's art. It's entertainment. Deal with it. So I'm just here to say, when you see Miss Cleo on there doing her voices, she's a little young white girl, and she does these really outrageous voices. She does the hell out of them. I mean, she does the old lady so good, and I love her voice when she's doing, because, I love that old lady voice. I love to do voices that are like, oh my God, did you go outside today? Did you get the mail? Because if you don't get the mail, it's going to rain, and it's going to be terrible. And I love that voice too, because it's very far from my character. So it's delicious to impersonate. It's delicious to impersonate. It's showing your skills. And God forbid the world was just to go to now and blow the fuck up, and it was just us entertaining ourselves. Well, guess what? The ones that do voices will be the new television. We be television. Okay? We be the ones you came to. I love everybody on Mad TV because they do skits, and I love skits. I love when people take characters, flip them, and redo them. One of my favorite characters on Mad TV is when they take Arnold Schwarzenegger and they do his voice, and I think it's hilarious. No, I'm not gonna embarrass myself and try to do Arnold Schwarzenegger for you. But my nephew could do Arnold Schwarzenegger really good at it. He's really funny at Arnold Schwarzenegger. Like, "Bleh, bleh." I can't do it. I know I suck. But I wish I could do it. And I'm pretty sure I can if I study it. But I'm not gonna. What I'm basically trying to say is when you see somebody on YouTube, right? Trying out their hands at voices, manipulating them, changing character, all that wonderful, wonderful theatrical stuff. It's an ability. Try to respect that and don't be mean and obnoxious and say, oh, well, guess what? You're being racist. Because she ain't being racist, he ain't being racist, and none of that. And it's playing with a voice, and it's talent. It's talent. It's showing your talent. And there's a guy on here too. He does a transvestite named Marisa. Look that up if you could. It's hilarious because he's not even Puerto Rican or transvestite. But when he does that Puerto Rican transvestite, I mean, it's hilarious. And some people say, oh, that's racist. How is it? Obviously, he's doing the hell out of that role because he's seen somebody do that and he's impersonating them. And that's what it's all about. And that's what it's all about. Boop. Thanks for watching my show.